Hey everyone. So this is for James Moss. Like I said, we're going to be doing requests here on Joonbug Films to hopefully, garner some people to watch the stuff and hopefully to take some merchandise here and everything else. But yes, you, I'm taking requests. You want to send them a request, leave them down in the comments in this video, or you can do it during the stream, and we'll write it down. All the stuff. And also, if you really want to support me and everything, be sure to buy the merchandise. Just go to poppoptees.com. And also, if we have a goal of trying to sell at least 100 t-shirts, stuff like that. If you're interested, please do so. Thank you. Like getting to Commando, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1985 with Ray Don Chong. Wow. Um, I like this movie. Just nice and simple. Bad guys take Arnold's daughter. Arnold has to go and rescue them. Full of great one-liners, all that stuff. It's just a lot of fun. It's basically Arnold's version, a Nolan raw deal of a canon film, and that's what I love about it. It's full of great action, all that stuff. I love Arnold sitting there saying, "Hey, Sully, remember when I was going to kill you last?" Yeah, that's right. I lied. I think that's just, you know, full of great one-liners. I remember watching this back on AMC um, when AMC was cool, and I remember having a blast with it. So it was very entertaining, and I really enjoy Arnold's. Like this is like one of Arnold's very early career movies, and that's what I love about it. And because this is when he was becoming a this is when he was becoming an action star, maybe kind of a little started the basically rivalry with Stallone because around this time First Blood Part 2 came out. And this really is probably Arnold's Rambo, as many people have said. And what I like about that is that, we get to see Arnold almost be probably one of his most human performances, if you guys know what I mean by that, where he's actually being a human. He's not playing a superhero, even though he kind of is. It's, but I love the shootouts and action in this movie. I always have fun watching this. It was actually great watching this again. I always forget that Bill Paxton has a cameo in this movie. Well, it's not really much of a cameo. Can't really call it a cameo because Bill Paxton wasn't really Bill Paxton yet, but I always forget that he's in this movie. Um, I always what I think I love about this is how they portray Arnold with his strength. Where he'll like rip the seat out of a car. Basically, they make him almost like Jason Voorhees level strength. I always thought that was a unique aspect. And back in the day, I'll share this with you people here. I had an idea for a sequel for this movie. And that was a story about Alyssa Milano. And yeah, Alyssa Milano's in this. And, we all know how she became. Um, but the story was basically she has a kid and Arnold has to go rescue his granddaughter. I thought that would kind of be a unique idea, because I thought, oh, she's old enough to have kids now, and it might be kind of fun to have her, the granddaughter gets kidnapped. And Vernon Wells, I mean, What a great villain. I always, what I always loved about him in this movie is he's like Freddie. He looks like Freddie Mercury, and being a huge fan of Queen, you know. Hey-oh. I always thought that was a very unique, um, and everything. How he's dressed and looking like Freddie Mercury. You have, all sorts of wonderful, just action scenes. This is action galore. That's what I love about this. Before this, the director did he did Firestarter, which that's a very good movie. A lot better than the remake that came out. But I yes, that's this is one of the ultimate 80s action movies, and defines the genre, I would say, of 80s action, and what I love about this is it has one of the most bad the one of the most bad um, movie posters here, where it's just Arnold looking like a complete, you know, just bad in this movie because he's, well, bad, you know what I mean, bad as in good, and he is just looking, you know, dark screen, muscles galore in his you know get up and looking pretty pretty sick, and no wonder this movie, because it makes you want to see the movies when movie posters actually were cool, and they meant something and all this other stuff, and you know so but you know it was great revisiting this again, and all this stuff, um, it was fun. No, I mean, it was fun watching this again and having a blast watching because it's been so long since I actually seen it. And so I just would like to say thank you to James Moss for requesting this. If anybody else wants to request anything, please let me know. Um, and again, be sure to buy some merchandise. Like I said, we're trying to make a goal to get 100. So please do so. Just go to poppoptees.com. Thank you.